sing. You ain't got to sing.
No, I got this.
Well, that's all good. Dominic's Revue production brings you class entertainment.
Does my hair look red under the light? Oh, good. I worked pretty hard on it. Okay. Yeah. All right, 6, 7, 8. Dominic Revue Productions brings you...
I was about to say, is that your question? I was about to say, oh, sure, you took a while. Okay, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait a second, I got the jitters. Okay.
Ready? Oh, you send me out.
I'm so sorry.
All right, you ready? Dominic Revue Production brings you classic entertainment in a modern world done in a vintage manner. A day in the life of, with the cast that keeps the golden age of radio alive. Dominique Breckenridge herself as Scarlett, Betty Gray, and Jasmine.
Scarlett. Why do you always say Scarlett?
Scarlett.
You're not 1939. And I'm not having a dance.
Scarlett. Sorry, let's do it.
Start that one more time,
I
please.
think I'm getting nervous. Dominique's Revue Production brings you classic entertainment in a modern world done in a vintage manner, a day in the life of, with the cast that keeps the golden age of radio alive. Dominique Breckenridge herself as Scarlett, Betty Gray, and Jasmine Lofton and Cedric Johnson as made-for-radio husband and wife team Dennis and Rachael Hagen. And as always, I'm Marcus Willis, as your A Day in the Life of host, Henry London, saying hello and good evening, folks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's look in on the girls as Betty Gray and Rachael Hagen are in the dining room at the home of Dennis and Rachael Hagen.
Thanks, Rachel, for letting me use your house to rehearse in while Fayard and Harold Nicholas use mine.
Not at all. But why are the Nicholas brothers using your house again?
I have a longer staircase than they do.
Oh, that's cool. Now, tell me about this idea of yours. I want to hear all about it.
You would think by the 1950s this show would invest in a doorbell. It just seems like the more Little Richard thing to do.
What's your
Don't bother to knock.
Humphrey Bogart?
Knock on any door.
Can someone answer this door, please?
Excuse me, Betty. I think someone is at the door.
No?
Well, hello, Henry. I didn't hear you knocking.
Another unnecessary movie title, Rachel. You had me out here knocking on this door for going on 20 minutes.
I haven't seen that movie. Sounds like a Peter Sellers title.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Rachel, may I please see Dennis? I think I can get a bit more sense out of him.
Not yet, the president.
May you tell the state of the address of Henry London? Was at present here at the time of 12 noon.
Hello.
Typical.
I think that now is not Henry London.
Right you are.
Speaking in English, I've always wanted to ask you, Henry, how did you get your name, Henry London?
The studio gave it to me when I signed my first contract with them.
Really? What was it at first?
Henry, Italy. At the time, it was thought to stick to the present allies, 1940s and all.
Ah, roger that.
Copy. We have movement on the south side of the hill. Get down, boys. There's an ambush. They're out to attack. Keep your wits about.
Henry! They dismissed the attack. The World War is over.
Yes, please. I live here. Put the table down on all fours. It isn't a fort, and you aren't in the trenches.
Whew. All right, Rachel. One close out, and I'm back in the battlefield again. Yes, I'm back in there again.
It's all right. Come on in and have a seat. We'll get you some coffee.
Thanks, Rachel. On the second hand, you know what? I don't want any coffee.
Oh, some tea then?
No, I'm good.
Milk?
No refreshments, Rachel.
Henry, are you trying to help something?
No, I'm just trying to stay alive. Speaking of poisoning people, where's Dennis?
Oh, he had a Brothers Bond Lodge convention that he should be on his way back from any minute now.
I can't believe you had a whole week here without Dennis in the house.
Again, no Dennis in the state.
What did you do with yourself for 7 whole days?
Not much. the work's done, shopped at the department store, ate out at a few restaurants, worked on some scripts for the studio, caught a Walter Ginger Rogers and Dan Johnson picture at the theater, caught up on a book that I never really finished reading, cleaned out a closet, mended fence, picked out some new lampshades for the front room window.
Didn't do much, huh? Sure you didn't forget to rustle up the cattle, go fishing in the Western River, take Granny to the village, sign up for the Red Cross, and make some lemonade to sell on the corner at the lemonade stand?
Mention it. Got a few minutes to spare.
Rachel, I'm curious as to what do you do when Dennis is here? Don't you do any of these things for yourself then? Rachel, I said.
Oh, no. I heard you all right. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to laugh at that question. It's funny all the way around, but, I just can't figure out which way to make it all the way through without cracking up this little piece.
Honey, I'm home.
Speak of the joke.
Hello, Dennis. Glad to see you're back.
Thank you, Henry. Hey, what were the girls over there whispering about?
Just about you returning home, that's all.
I don't know, Henry. Are you sure they're talking about me?
Of course they are, Dennis. They're laughing, aren't they? Hey, Rachel, pipe down. What was that?
Hey, what's the joke?
Oh, nothing. Betty came by to use the house to bounce around some ideas for a new show.
That's great. I've got an act all made out. Let me go down in the basement and dust off my music. The numbers are all laid out.
I'm sure they are, Dennis. Laid flat. Never mind.
What's this about a show, baby?
Well, I'm thinking of hosting my own Broadway revue. I just can't come up with a creative title.
How about From Betty to Broadway?
Henry, I don't like the setup of that one at all. Sounds a little risque.
Sure it does, Henry. What's the matter with you? You can't send Betty out. You can't send Betty out with just anything. That title doesn't hold that certain menage a trois. Menage a trois.
Well, I don't know, but when I'm through with it, I'll let you have it. Menage a trois. Sheesh.
What kind of theme did you have in mind, Betty? That may help you.
Oh, I don't know exactly. A little of everything. Roaring 20s, big band swing, rebels without causes. What are you rebelling against, Johnny?
What do you got?
Not you.
Don't shoot it, Johnny Dollar.
Please, your episode's too late. I was thinking of some show-stopping, draw-dropping musical numbers.
I got an idea. I saw it last night. It was Little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie real slow at the bubble.
Oh, stop right there. That's Rachel and Dennis's line.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but your thought was loud enough.
We like to think the Academy.
Hey, I know, Rachel. How about that number you rehearsed with me when I did that musical at your home studio?
I remember. Oh, that was so cute.
Are you talking about the one little Richard came in the studio for?
The one and only. Here, Henry, sing a few bars, will you? Do you remember how it goes?
You know it.
Can't help it, just can't help it. Can't help it, just can't help it.
If she walks by, the men folks getting gross.
Can't help it, just can't help it.
If she winks an eye, the bread slice turns to toast.
Can't help it, just can't help
If
it.
she got a lot of what they call the most.
Can't help it, just can't help it.
The girl can't help it, she was born to please.
Can't help it, just can't help it.
And if she got a figure made to squeeze,
Can't help it, girl can't help it.
I am hoping, obviously, that someday the answer will be the girl can't help it, she's in love with me.
Can't help it, just can't help it.
That was wonderful, Rachel. Thanks, Henry.
C'est bon, c'est bon. What about the French review? That was popular. They're popular these
Real Marie Chevalier. I read you right, Dennis. That might not be so bad.
Every little breeze seems to whisper Louise.
Edith Piaf. Rien donne rien. Il ne se passe jamais rien. Tout c'est de l'homme. Pourquoi? Rien, rien, rien. Il ne se passe jamais rien.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Voilà, c'est bon.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Les passants dans la rue.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Bois des sous.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Ah, j'entends des chansons.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Quel espoir merveilleux.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
C'est bon.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Je cherche un millionnaire.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Every day, a Cadillac car.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Mink coats.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Des bijoux.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
J'ai surtout, tu sais.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Ce soir,
C'est bon, c'est bon.
demain,
C'est bon, c'est bon.
laissez-le bouchard.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
N'importe quand.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
C'est bon.
C'est
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Isabelle, crazy, no?
No. I've got it. Frankie, now.
Rachel.
Rachel, your glasses!
No. Frankie, Johnny, the song.
Oh, Sammy Davis Jr., forgive me. I had a little Dennis moment.
It's all under control, okay? Places, everyone. Frankie and Johnny were lovers. Man, how those two cats could love. They promised to dig one another as long as the stars remain above. He was her mate, but he couldn't fly straight.
Any questions?
How about me, Betty? Any room for me?
Well, if you squeeze the trapdoor just right, I believe that...
I'm talking about in your review.
Oh, that's funny. So was I.
How about your break a leg act?
He had to get that out a few years ago.
Got old, huh?
No, he finally did.
Oh.
Leg broken 2 places. Don't touch it. It hurts. I'll never walk again.
I'll never smile again.
Don't listen to him, Dennis. Keep right on dancing.
Henry, what are you saying?
Let him go right on. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe. And break up the other leg. Because the last thing we need is Lucy or Ricardo trying to slowly eye turn during the dance routine.
I heard that.
Good, then he doesn't have to repeat it.
I mean, Donald O'Connor singing in the rain, making them laugh.
Donald O'Connor not needed. No rain required. But one look at you and they'll be fine.
I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling we're having fun.
Think that's good. I'm ready for love. We'd like to thank the Academy.
Oh, boy. Twice in one episode.
Red Skelton couldn't do it better.
Neither could Willie Lip-Lip. Well, while Henry guzzles down gin, let me work on my newsflash for the broadcast. No choreography needed. For that, just news, trivia, and or gossip. I'll pull out of my hat. So give me a moment to dust off my collar and see what kind of money we can turn for $1. Without further stalling, I'll start hauling a lick and a quarter of what was and is the 1950s. Breaking news! Actor Rudolph Valentino has just been spotted in the motion picture titled Valentino. That's impossible, you say? Valentino died over 20 years ago? Then brush up your cheaters, for actor Anthony Dexter spits in such an image of Valentino, you think he's looking in the mirror. I haven't seen that one since Mitchum and his son appeared in Thunder Road. Although his career may not have panned out the way one feels it should have with his talents and good looks, you can see the picture Valentino starring actor Anthony Dexter, March 10th, 1951. This just in. Singer, musician, and yes, actor, Nat King Cole airs his first episode of his variety show, The Nat King Cole Show, in 1956 without sponsors. In spite of a strong show with guest appearances from Sammy Davis Jr. to Mel Torme, and an orchestra led by none other than Nelson Riddle, no sponsor could be found for fear of upsetting their Southern viewers, leaving Mr. King Cole with the unfortunate decision to pull his program from the television in 1957, in which he says Madison Avenue is afraid of the dark. What a loud newscast we have here. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear. And he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has Macheath, dear. And he keeps it out of sight. Sound like lyrics from a song, doesn't it? If something is going on behind me, I will find it. Try a 1928 drama titled The Three-Penny Opera with Mackie Messer, a.k.a. Mac the Knife, in which the song, as of yet, would not include these lyrics, would appear in its premiere at a Berlin theater. Later, the theater production would be adapted into a 1931 film starring Rudolph Foster as Mackie Messer. And look out, Miss Lottie Lenya as Jenny. The song, with its various translations, hits America, compliments Louis Armstrong in 1956, as Walden Robert Casado recorded the song in 1958. Oh, I'm sorry, you may know him as Bobby Darin.
Look out, old Maggie is back.
Well, folks, you'll never know which fun we've had here until the well runs dry. Somehow that just don't fit. Are these pin marks on my... Who's been messing with my transcript? You know what? Excuse me, guys and dolls. Now that I mention it, go do yourselves a favor and go see the film of the same name. I've got my own little limits to reach, and it ain't Scott Masterson. Dennis, give me that pin! This is News Flash with Betty Gray. Until next time, stay informed. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking? Rachel, think back to before you were married.
Every day of my life.
Oh, well. You and I, roommates, 1930, never mind the year, one struggling actress and one heck of a little speed reader wanting a place, any place, on the Hollywood studio lot. I'm just a little girl from Little Rock. I lived on the wrong side of the tracks. But the gentlemen friends who used to call, they never did seem to mind at all. They came to the wrong side of the tracks. Then someone broke my heart in Little Rock. So I up and left the pieces there. Like a little lost lamb I roamed about. I came to New York. I found out that the men are the same way everywhere. Good night, everybody. That girl's here again, and as you already know, that's right. Reminding you that all of the women's wardrobe worn in tonight's broadcast were provided by my line Dominique's private collection. In addition to myself, thanks to Marcus Phillips as Henry London, Victor Johnson and Jasmine Lofton as Dennis and Rachel Hagen. Be sure to watch and rewatch all of our A Day in the Life episodes. Share them with your family and your friends, for we live through these. Only you keep us alive. So thanks for allowing us into your homes every week, and we look forward to seeing you again one day real soon. Until then, hugs and kisses, guys and dolls. See you around the studio.
I just want to say thanks for watching and enjoying. I hope we entertain you guys with the laughter and the outtakes, especially the one that somebody had me when I was stuttering. I don't stutter. I don't stutter. Hope you enjoyed it, y'all.
Enjoy.
Fun and dinner. Good night, everybody. This has been a Dominic Review production.
And as always, I'm Marcus Willis, as your host, A Day in My Life.
Just pick it up, and as always, I'm Marcus Willis.
It's got a little jump that's on the
Yeah, And here we go.
No, you would think by 1950 this show would invest in a doorbell. It just seems like the more Little Richard thing to do.
That ain't what I got.
It's rips.
What I say? What we?
Oh, you changed all that.
Oh yeah, I changed it.
Okay.
Since it was just me, I figured it didn't matter. Okay.
C'est bon.
Voilà, c'est bon. Les passants dans la rue. Bois dessous. Why am I not hearing any c'est bon?
Oh, I'm doing that now? Oh,
Yeah, that's all you have to do behind me.
Oh, I'll do.
Both of you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought I was just letting you go. You
After-
just blew me away when you just kind of took off like that.
Okay. You know, it's like, voilà, c'est bon. Les passants dans la rue. C'est bon. Là-dessous, bois dessous. That's all you have every time I say something. Okay, here we go. So just say c'est bon again.
C'est bon.
Betty came by the house to use sorry. Betty came by to use the bounce house around the sorry.
It's a bounce house like them.
Okay. Well,
Turn a little quiet.
okay.
You know it. Yes, you do.
Can't help it, just can't help it. Can't help it, just can't help
If
it.
she walks by, the men folks getting gross.
Can't help it, just can't help
If
it.
she winks an eye, the breast light turns to toes.
Can't help it, the girl can't help it.
She got a what they call the most.
Can't help it, the girl can't help it.
The girl can't help it. She was born to please.
Can't help it, the girl can't help it.
And if she got a pistol made to squeeze,
Can't help it, just can't help it.
I am hoping, obviously, that someday that will be. The girl can't help it. She was loving me.
She can't help it.
We're going to do
just
that
can't
one
help
more
it.
time. One more time. Woo. Okay. 5.
I'm sorry. If she walks by, if she winks an eye, if she's got a lot, the girl can't help it. We just need to see how it tastes. Okay, let's go.
Last